For a moment, it looked like war was inevitable. In early January, as Iran was rocked by its deadliest protests in decades, President Donald Trump issued some of the strongest threats of his presidency. He warned Tehran that if peaceful protesters were slaughtered, the United States would step in. Then came the post that shocked everyone. Help is on its way. Behind the scenes, Trump ordered the Pentagon to prepare military options. Strike plans were drafted. U.S. bases across the Middle East went on alert. Non-essential personnel were quietly moved out of key locations, especially Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, the largest U.S. military hub in the region. And then, nothing happened. No airstrikes, no missiles, no war. So why did Trump suddenly pull back? According to a detailed report by the Wall Street Journal, the decision wasn't about one single factor, but a stack of serious warnings that landed on the president's desk. First, bombs wouldn't bring down the regime. Trump's advisors told him bluntly, airstrikes alone would not topple Iran's leadership. Without ground forces or united opposition ready to seize power, bombing military sites would likely weaken but not collapse the regime. Second, the strikes could actually strengthen Tehran. There was a real fear of blowback. History shows that when a country is attacked from the outside, even unpopular governments can rally public support. U.S. bombs could shift the narrative from protest to foreign invasion, giving the regime new legitimacy. Third, the U.S. military wasn't fully positioned yet. Aircraft carriers were still being repositioned. Defensive coverage for U.S. bases wasn't complete. Iran has missiles, drones, and proxy forces capable of striking American troops across Qatar, Iraq, Syria, and the Gulf. Hitting Iran too early could leave U.S. forces exposed. Fourth, America's allies said, slow down. Arab states like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Oman reportedly urged restraint, warning that war could explode oil prices, trigger refugee waves, and destabilize the entire region. Even Israel, while supportive of pressure on Iran, questioned whether limited strikes would achieve anything decisive. Then came the public turning point. Trump announced that Iran had halted planned mass executions, reportedly involving up to 800 detainees. He thanked Tehran publicly and said this step played a role in stopping him from authorizing military action. But make no mistake, this wasn't a peace deal. Pentagon planning hasn't stopped. Troops are still repositioned. The warnings remain in place. Trump has repeated that all options are on the table. Inside Iran, protests have been brutally suppressed. Internet access remains restricted, and thousands are believed to have been killed. The streets may look calmer, but the anger underneath hasn't gone away. So did Trump chicken out, or did he decide that launching another Middle East war without a clear endgame was a mistake? For now, the missiles are silent, but the standoff is still very much alive. And the next move by Washington or Iran could push this crisis right back to the edge.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.